Hello there, this is Marsha. Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. Hope you're having a very creative day. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to add yarn to fabric. So how to crochet on fabric. And so in this video, I'm going to show you my easy way to do that. And so if you're interested in learning all these fun techniques that I show you here on my channel, how to incorporate all different kinds of skills, and you can use this for junk journaling, scrapbooking, card making, quilting, any kind of embellishment for garments, whatever you want to use it on. So it's not just for junk journaling. So that's what makes my channel different, is that I show you a variety of crafts that you can use in a variety of ways and not lock yourself into one area. So I know how to crochet. I've been crocheting since I was 8 years old. My great aunt taught me, and I've been crocheting ever since. I love to make blankets for my family. I don't make them to sell, but I do love to make them. One of my cute little embellishments that I made was this cute little flower and circle, and I just keep making different sizes and adding to it. So this is a cute one. I thought I would be incorporating some beads onto this since I'm doing the whole beading thing. So isn't that cute? And I will show you in my next video how we're going to crochet onto fabric. So the first thing I did was I took a piece of felt and then a piece of fabric. So you want your felt because the felt is your stabilizer, and it gives you that rigidity that you would need, the same as with stitching onto paper. You're actually using cardstock. You're not using just regular flimsy copy paper. It has to be something that has some stability to it, some rigidity. All right, so the first thing I did was put the fabric. I just picked out the yarn color, a matching fabric, the felt, and now I went around it with a blanket stitch. I've showed you how to do that. If you're new to my channel, you're new to sewing, crocheting, quilting, embroidery, then you can go back and you can watch the videos that I have about that. So just click on my videos tab. So you click on the Markets of Sunshine, then you click on videos and or playlists. And I'm not sure if I have an embroidery playlist. I'll have to go back and look. But anyway, and then you'll be able to scroll through it and find the one about doing the embroidery and the blanket stitch. I've been doing this quite a lot lately, adding the beads. So this is the whole series of the Beaded Heart Embellishment series. And so this is heart number 6. And so today is a whole new way of embellishing a heart or any shape with crochet and with beads. Okay, so I'm just using a chain stitch and then a single crochet stitch. Now, you could also do the blanket stitch with yarn, but you would have to use a very heavy-duty embroidery needle that could go through this, so it would have to have some kind of a point, couldn't be blunt, and the eye has to be large enough for the yarn to go through. So I don't have anything like that, so that's why I used just embroidery floss, 2 strands, and then I did the blanket stitch, and it's working out perfectly. Just have to take your time, and you have to be careful. So I'm really going to concentrate on the rest of this. I'm not going to talk through this part, so I can quickly get through this, because I know the introduction and explaining what I'm doing to you, you needed to understand what I was doing. So I just did 1 chain stitch. So in between each of your blanket stitches, you want to do your single crochet, then 1 chain, single crochet, 1 chain, single crochet, 1 chain. Okay, so I just want to get that part clarified. All right, so I have to, and then you want to use a size, this is a 0, no, G, I'm sorry, a G. This is a G, this is metal, and so you can see that the opening of that is smaller, and I have some that are larger, so you can see the difference. So this is plastic, and let me see if there's a number or a letter on here, somewhere down here, but I don't see it. And then on this one, it is 1/9 mm, I don't know. Anyway, but you can see the difference in the size. So you want to go smaller, the smallest you can go that will handle your yarn. So it also is based on your yarn. So the first thing you're going to do is, okay, I'm going to explain this part and then you can watch the rest. Go in from the front into your blanket stitch. Be very careful because we're dealing with the floss and we just want to do a very light touch. You don't want to be holding it tight, and you just want to keep a very, very loose, light touch. Okay, so we're going to do the single crochet, and now we do the 1 chain stitch. That easy, very, very simple to do. Now I'm not going to put a stitch here into this where the V of the heart is. I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to go into this blanket stitch, and then pull 1 strand through, 1 loop, and that makes your single crochet. And then you just, again, 1 loop, that makes your chain stitch. So there's nothing, you know, you're not grabbing the yarn. That would be a double crochet. So you're just going straight in with nothing on your needle, your hook. You're grabbing that first, next blanket stitch, and I just cut off enough, so I cut it right off the roll. Okay, so then just very carefully, I'm keeping a hold of that blanket stitch so that I can get my yarn loops to be loose, and then I'm pulling through both of those together. So it takes, you got to be very careful because you're working, like I said, with the floss. And so it's very delicate. And then to show you if you're not familiar with this, so you loop it around your pinky once. This is how I do it. And then you go around your pointer finger, your first finger. Okay, and then you're holding it with your thumb and the rest, the middle finger. This is how I do it. This is how I taught my niece and my daughter. And everybody is like you have to learn your comfort zone with this, and you know, some hold it really tight, some hold it too loose, so you have to get to the point where you know, okay, the right type of tension that you need to apply. I've never learned to knit, but I definitely enjoy crocheting. It's so relaxing, it's really fun. This is another one of those crafts. I mean, you can take this anywhere with you so easily, so simple. You know, all you need is your one tool and your yarn, and you're good to go. And a little bag to put everything in. And like traveling, it's perfect for traveling. You know, you're the passenger. And so to pass the time and make it go quicker, you just bring something like this along. You know, you couldn't take all your junk journal stuff with you, you know, that'd be too much. Like making the yo-yos, that would be a really fun traveling craft to take, and then you can make a ton of those while you're, you know, waiting to get to your destination. And then when you get to your place, you know, then you can do a bunch of these as well. So anyway, I wanted to show you this because I said, you know, I keep, you know, I want to keep coming up with all different types of ways. And you've seen me embellish these hearts in so many different ways now. 5 different ways. This is number 6. So I have to keep coming up with fun things that I know how to do. that I want to teach you how to do. So I wish you were right here with me so I could, do this and show you, but if you just learn how to hold this is the most important part. Learn how to hold the yarn first and foremost. And then this here, see what I'm doing. So I'm holding it with my whole hand with the right, but with your left, you're only working with a few of your fingers. You're not working with your whole hand. You're kind of holding everything, but I'm going around the point of the heart, trying to get this last little tiny, oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, let's see if I can get this through there. Oh boy. Let me see what I did here. All right, so I have, okay, maybe way over here. Let me see if I can get through this one here. There we go. Okay. Now tying this off is going to be fun. I haven't figured that part out yet. What am I going to do? Okay, so there's the last. There we go. Isn't that just darling, adorable? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and do the same technique that I did with the seed beads on everything else. And I'm going to come right in here along this edge and do all the seed beads right here. But now look at that. It was an adorable, and I have to come in here with the iron and press this to get that to not be looking wrinkly. And I will put a vintage yo-yo and button that I make right here in the center. And I'm going to take, since this fabric had like red in it, and let me show you. So beautiful, already had a beautiful design going on in it. And it had like triangles of different shapes and sizes. And so I just cut this little piece right here out. So I'm going to take this apart. I don't know what I was making with it. So long ago I forgot, but some odd shape of something. I couldn't make it, heads or tails. What it was I was trying to make out of it. So I'm going to take it apart, and then I'll make yo-yos out of this, and that will be the center. So I'm going to pick up some more of the red, and then I'll have the button here, and then all the beads around that. So, but I just wanted to show you, get this started. And so now what I'm going to do is get my seed beads ready, come all around here, put all the seed beads on. You've already seen me do all that, so you don't need to see me do all that on camera. And then I'll make the yo-yo and put it on and the button, and then we'll be good to go. So just that quick and easy, and I'm going to finish this off here at the end. I was thinking that because I have a little bit of a tail here on that one, and so I'm thinking I was going to maybe try to tie some beads onto that. So that's my whole plan of action. And so then once I figure all that out. So I will be back, and you'll never know how long it was I was gone. All right, be right back. Hope you enjoyed this so far. Isn't that beautiful? Just absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Love it. All right, here we are back with the selection of the beads. And I'm going to make the yo-yo later. Right now, we're going to put the seed beads on. So I want to pick up a little bit of the red. There's some really pretty beads here that I think would look really nice. And they're not too big. And some other smaller ones in here. That are a little bigger than the seed beads, so I thought that would be nice to add some of those. So it helps to just go through your stash and see what you might have in the colors that you're working with. And these worked out perfectly. All right, now let me see if I can find anything small enough in this brown. Let's see what's in here. That. Okay. I don't know that I'll use all of them, but we'll just get them out, you know, just to have them available. Okay. Next, we're going to look in here. And let's see. Here's our red. Okay. Brown. Let's see. It looks more purpley. Yeah, it looks too purpley. That's black. I don't want to go black. Okay, we have that. Don't want that one. Let me look in the other collection. I can't believe I won't have any brown. All right, let's see what we have here. Oranges, green and blue, silver and black and white, purple, red. I don't know what was here. This broke and I put it somewhere, who knows where. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Nope. Nothing small and brown in there. That would be cute. Well, I'm going to have to just make do with what I have. I don't know, maybe is this supposed to be a brown? Yeah, maybe it is. Okay. All right, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Now, we get our needle ready, which is right here. And we're using 2 strands of embroidery floss. And let's get our beads out here and get my little container today I found as I was going through stuff. Alright, so I just have this. This was from the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot years ago. Many, many moons ago. I haven't been there in over, let me see here now, 17 years I think it is. Okay, now let's see. Make sure you're seeing everything really good. All right, so we're going to start off. Let's keep the bigger beads over here. I love this. I love my desk now because look at this. You can, with all the little grooves, you can put your beads right in the groove. So you don't have to worry about it rolling off. If it was a smooth desktop, then you'd have that issue. And I don't have multiple little containers to put everything in, so this works out perfectly. All right, so now let's figure this layout out. This I like here, so this is definitely has to start off the whole thing. It's just perfect and beautiful. All right, so we're going to come here in the back. And again, I will, now this time, I said that last time, but I didn't do it. I am going to try to do this whole thing without talking. I'm leaving just a little loop. Isn't that adorable? Just allows it to dangle. All right, now I see what's going on. I have the wrong size needle. Hold on a second. All right, here we are with our little final beaded heart and crochet trim embellishment. Isn't it beautiful? So I hope you will give this a try, and we'll make more of these in upcoming videos so that you can see the techniques again and again and again. And the next heart we'll be doing with the beads and everything else will be with I'll be crocheting onto cardstock, and then I'm going to weave in the beads into the crocheting. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss how to do that. Thank you again, and keep creating in the sunshine. Have a great day. Bye-bye.